So, I'm back. I've been away for a little bit because things have been a little bit tricky. When I started this middle-aged fat lass project, it was to reclaim my place because I'd found myself being a bit lost in the sandwich generation. So I've had my dad, who I'm caring for, and my mum and my mum-in-law, who's in a nursing home, on that side, and I've had my son on the other side, and I've been the mum meat in the sandwich. Hashtag mum meat. I'll upset myself with that. No, don't hashtag mum meat, thank you. And because I got myself a little bit lost back in there recently, I haven't been eating well, I haven't been exercising, and I just haven't been feeling well. So that's why I went a bit quiet. But I'm back. So, what I wanted to talk about was eating in a mentally and emotionally healthy way. So this isn't about what you eat, and it's not about how much you eat. It's about kind of how you feel about it. Because I notice when I'm down or when I'm struggling, I go back to these old patterns of just tipping it all in, whatever I can find, eating a packet of biscuits, eating anything. I'm just tipping it in, and it's not even a short-term solution I'm getting out of it. It doesn't make anything better. For like the second before I put that cream cake or that biscuit packet of biscuits or whatever in my trap, there's like that second before it happens and the few seconds when I taste it is the gain I'm getting. But it's not filling the gap, which is I'm feeling sad or powerless or anxious, or I'm procrastinating from something I don't want to do, or I'm feeling overwhelmed, or I'm feeling a thousand different things that sticking that biscuit in my face is supposed to cure. And of course it doesn't. And that for me is kind of unconscious eating. I'm not conscious of what I'm doing when I'm doing it. I'm just, trying to plug a feeling. Hashtag plug a feeling. Not really. I don't feel guilty ever about eating. I just don't. What have I got to feel guilty about? It's my choice, whatever I put in my face. But I do physically feel bad after I've eaten and eaten and eaten, in that robotic way, in that unthinking way. I physically feel bad. My tummy feels full in a way that I don't like. So the opposite to that is conscious eating. And I'm sure there's all sorts of proper, grown-up research and investigation and mental health stuff around this. This is just my experience. And I think of conscious eating as, enjoyable or exciting, some exciting food, or you're excited about that particular food, or it's really sensual, it smells beautiful, it tastes beautiful, there's different textures, there's different, it elicits feelings in you, and it might be what it looks like that you go, oh, that's gorgeous. It can be celebratory, you're using food to celebrate something. Or it can be functional. You're hungry and so you eat something and you're full. So this isn't necessarily about what you're eating, it's about the intention with which you're eating it. So for example, I went for dinner with a lovely pal this weekend, and I had gorgeous. I had pork belly, and it was on some like apple squash sort of thing, and I had chicken liver parfait, beautiful, and I had some massive sort of fresh cream situation for pudding, and it was gorgeous. The whole thing was gorgeous. I didn't feel bad about eating it. I didn't feel guilty about eating it. I was eating it for the right reasons, and I loved it. And that was completely fine. The things that I were eating weren't necessarily healthy in terms of nutrition, but they were in terms of mentally and emotionally, because I was having a lovely time, and that food was part of the celebration. If I'd have eaten a massive cream situation like I did then, sat in the car in Asda's car park, and I was shoveling it down my neck, that exact same food would have been detrimental, because I wasn't eating it for the right reasons. I was eating it to fill some sort of mental or emotional need, which of course it doesn't, if it's kind of a reaction to a feeling. What is the feeling that I'm reacting to, and what would be the better, more mindful way of reacting to that feeling. So that's me, middle-aged fat lass, updating you, and I shall be back soon.